It's been about a month now since my last proper Apex video, and this is going to be kind of following on from that. It's not a proper Apex video talking about upcoming content, etc. It's going to be more of an analytical look at the game so far. And what I mean by that is, for the last few months we've not really had any content, no real kind of content updates either in terms of what they're working on, and I just kind of want to touch on that because it doesn't help the game's kind of image. And this isn't going to be a video of me hating on Respawn or Apex. I still enjoy the game from time to time. It's just a case of I can't blindly just praise the game when there's no real updates to it. So we are going all the way back to the 4th of February when the game was first announced and launched on the same day. It was massively successful, it was popular because it's obviously a free-to-play title, and on top of that it kind of grew over the next month or so. Although the first cracks for me seemed to appear when this appeared on Reddit in one of their updates, saying that they were going to start doing daily updates, which never happened. Which I understand, because that's a ridiculously high bar to set yourself, and there's not really that much to talk about in a game that doesn't have that much going on at the minute. And as soon as they set themselves that unrealistic expectation, it kind of made everyone annoyed when, you know, they didn't follow up with it. And to be honest, I think pretty much all the community would have been fine with a weekly update, just to kind of, yep, we're still working on this, there's a couple of new guns and stuff that we're working on at the minute, but they've said that they won't actually disclose anything they're working on at the minute. I would show you the full quote on the screen right now, but it's honestly paragraphs long, it would be hard to actually show you the entire thing. Which again, I can see their viewpoint, but at the same time, it's up to the people playing it to manage their expectations. If they get upset that something isn't in within a week because they've said, oh, we are working on it, that's on them. That's not on Respawn at all. They've told them that they're working on it, they should then manage that expectation to, you know, kind of expect, oh, they've said they're working on 15 new characters. Maybe I shouldn't expect them all in a week. Which is what's led us here to where we are now. We've had no skins, no new characters, no new legends since Octane in the beginning of Season 1. There's been absolutely nothing, no talk of anything new. Which is what led me to my last Apex video where I said I was taking a break, because it's really hard to make content for something when there's no content to make content for. It sounds stupid, but it's true. I can keep showing you videos of me killing people, but everyone can do that and it's nothing special, so why would I? And it kind of got me thinking, why? Why has there been no content? Why has there been such a drought in stuff that's coming out of Respawn? And it kind of clicked as soon as they announced the new Star Wars game. Because obviously a game doesn't just appear out of nowhere, you've been working on it for years no doubt, and they've split their resources to do so. And I wouldn't be surprised if this was partly due to EA saying, hey, could you just make this game on the side for us? That's a free-to-play title and we'd like some moolah please. And just for those who perhaps haven't seen it, it's basically £55 for a single player game. I'm never paying that for a single player game. I could change my mind, it could be amazing, but it's a single player game and it's £55, there you go. But yeah, back to the point, essentially, because they'd split their development team, I am kind of curious if releasing Apex was perhaps either something EA decided and they weren't quite ready, or whether they just decided we'll work on it and it'll be a kind of a game as service game. Which is essentially where they trickle content in over time and it's kind of like you get the very, very, very bare bones of it. An example of a game that does this is Battlefield 5. That's received one map since release in November, and it just kind of trickles guns in and nothing really that interesting, to be honest. It's really unfortunate. But again, back to the point, it's just a shame, honestly, because Apex, if it had a good, strong development team that were constantly pushing out content and updates, would still be very much as populated as it was when it first came out. But the player numbers, I have no doubt, have dropped. You can tell by reading tweets, reading Reddit, looking at YouTube, looking at Twitch. You can look at all those things and they all add up to mean that there must be less players because there's a lot less conversation going on around it. So somewhere along the line someone made the decision to split the development team, and to be honest I think that probably is partly the reason why we are having such a drought of content for Apex. So due to Star Wars not getting released till the 15th of November, I don't think we're going to see any steady increase of, you know, new content anytime soon. And again, I really hope I am wrong about that, because I did enjoy this game for quite a while when it came out, but there's not really been anything to hold me there, as I mentioned. Plus on top of that, there's been a few weird exploits like the Wraith Ultimate exploit, where you can use it pretty much as many times as you want in a row. That's been there since the game actually released, and the Pathfinder hitbox has been broken for months. And players voiced their frustration at the Battle Pass as well, which is obviously, it's alright, but people have been saying it's basically just like playing the game and leveling up normally, but with minor rewards in there. And I'm basically hoping that Respawn will learn from their past mistakes and choices that they've had so far, because that's the only way you'll get a better game. But as usual, these are just my thoughts and opinions, and I'm sure you have your own. If you have any feedback or suggestions, let me know in the comments below, and if you want to, please give me a subscribe and a like. And I hope to see you here for the next video.